With the wildfires up north, we have started to see campgrounds closing and communities preparing to evacuate. Let's head to Prescott and talk with Prescott Fire Department Division Chief Scott Ludeman. Chief, how are you?
Good. How are you?
So doing good. I think, there you are. Hi, Chief, how are you? There you go.
I'm doing good. You?
Well, it looks beautiful up there right now. I know lately we've been seeing definitely signs of the fire, even in Prescott, that's been north of Flagstaff. But let's talk about what's happening in Prescott right now and what you guys have been preparing for and seeing what's going on.
Okay. As you know, there's been all kinds of wildfires across the state. Some of them right here close to us. We've had a few out in Paulden here. Of course, the one that they're showing behind me up in Flagstaff and Perkinsville area. Right now, Prescott's sitting good. We have no fires in or around Prescott that's threatening the area at this time. You mentioned something about mitigation factors. I'm sure you've heard Prescott National Forest will be going into stage 3 full closure of the forest here starting tomorrow morning.
So, that's very interesting. And so what does stage 3 mean? I know I saw stage 2 that was no fire burning, no ATVs, anything like that. So stage 3 is pretty much closing down the forest campgrounds and areas?
Correct. Primarily the biggest change you're going to see is limiting travel onto the forest roads and the campgrounds within the forest itself.
So, and also, we got to mention one reason this is going on is because of pretty much the resources. And I know when I talked to you yesterday, we were saying that our state is really at its point with resources from firefighters to our fighting, airplanes and stuff right now. Is that correct?
That's correct. As of a couple days ago, we had a mid-20s of named wildfires in the state of Arizona, which taxes our resources. I did talk a little bit about, at that time, though our resources were taxed and units that were here local are deployed onto fires, it's a national system that we have for wildfire. So as fires start growing and start traveling where their starts are hitting, they start deploying resources to those areas. So as same thing goes for when units are getting taxed, they start deploying more resources to the area to backfill those.
All right, let's shift to talking about Prescott here, because that's your area and what you guys have in place. Right now, there's no evacuation going on there. It seems like everything's safe, but what do you recommend to people who are going to be coming up there to their houses or are already up there in Prescott?
Just kind of stay vigilant, keep your eyes out on the sky, know what's going on around, listen to the news. If there are any kind of evacuations, if you have a house up here, subscribe to Code Red so that way you're getting those evacuation notices. And just have stuff ready if you're living out in the urban interface area. Just know what you need, your important documents, your medications, anything that's the important things to you, and have it ready in case you are put in a set or a go scenario.
Yeah, and I think one big thing, it is very dry up there. Again, people are recommending, not about making the fires or anything like that. And fireworks, that's the big thing. We're coming up on the 4th of July, holiday coming up. And that's something that has Prescott said no fireworks for amateurs. I know you guys do your fireworks show and it's very safe and everything, but for the amateurs, are you asking them not to do the fireworks?
Yeah, that is part of the fire restrictions. There's no spark producing fireworks or campfires, cooking fires with charcoal. Those are all banned right now, countywide.
Yeah, so I'll tell you, Division Chief, I'll tell you, I thank you guys up there because you guys are working hard, even just as you're watching what's going on in the Flagstaff area to make sure in Prescott. And so we appreciate everything you're doing, and we'll keep up to date with you. And if there's anything that we can do for our community, please let us know as we start to see these fires pop up. But hopefully the cool weather and a little bit of rain has helped out up there.
Yeah, and I know we got a little bit of rain through Prescott last night, and it looked like they had some pretty decent rain up towards the fire area yesterday. So I haven't heard any totals on it, but it looked pretty good up there last night.
Perfect. Well, Division Chief, thank you very much. Just really quick, Suns or Clippers? Who do you think tonight?
Suns. I'm always a hometown boy.
I like that. All right. Thank you, Division Chief. Thank you.
All right. Thank you, sir.
So, all right, there we go. Again, if you are heading up north, you'd really want to check those locations and see what's going on. As he said, going to Code 3 would mean that the forest areas are closed. And I also have to mention that it's not the Prescott Fire Department or the Flagstaff Fire Department that puts those codes out. It's actually the National Forest Preserve who put those out. So please pay attention to those websites and see what's going on. They'll all keep you up to date, which is really good.